The practice of semen retention is going to create havoc and breakdowns in your world, but you should not fear this crumbling or these breakdowns. Rather, embrace it. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why this happens and ultimately why you should be excited for your future when you take this lifestyle seriously. Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Nakula and I help men master their S3X energy so you can become a powerhouse and unleash your masculine power. Stick around to the end of the video because I'll share with you how you can go deeper into this information and lifestyle if you so choose. I also invite you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified and never miss a video. Let's say you were born, let's imagine that you were born into a flock of sheep and every day you lived like a sheep for many years. Basically, you were living the status quo. You do what sheep do. You graze, you hang out with other sheep, you eat some grass, you sleep, you shit, you do whatever sheep do. Now take a look at the world. Most of us are born into some flock, and we're generally doing whatever the flock does. In my flock, soccer or football was a big thing, and so I also played football. I played soccer. I played sports. You know what? The truth is I wasn't really inclined to sports. I'm not very much of a sports guy, but I did that because that's what the flock did. And that's not the flock's fault at all. I'm very grateful for how much sports I played. It gave me tremendous amounts of skills and qualities that I used to this very day. But that's just the reality. Maybe you were born into a music flock. Maybe you were born into a drug flock. Maybe you were born into a religious flock. Whatever flock you were born into, just like the sheep, we go along with the environment. But let's imagine you're growing up as this sheep and one day you see a wolf passing by and everybody's scared of that wolf because the wolf is bad. You've been told the wolf is going to eat you and the wolf is bad. But you, for whatever reason, were like, that wolf looks kind of cool. That wolf's got muscles and fangs and is free. He's not here just grazing grass. He's out there in the woods and chasing and hunting. And you kind of admire the wolf, but you can't tell the flock because the flock has told you, the wolf is bad. The wolf is bad. The wolf is evil. The wolf will kill you. But secretly you're thinking, I kind of like the wolf. And so you begin to develop qualities of the wolf because you imagine and you start thinking yourself, what would life be like if I was a wolf and not a sheep? And so you one day begin to have a little bit more muscle than the rest of the flock. Imagine you begin to actually grow fangs. Oh my gosh, the flock, do you think that they would accept you? They'll be scared of you. Maybe they'll even start to make fun of you. Look at this sheep. He thinks he's a wolf. They'll tell you every single reason why you can't be a wolf and why that your destiny is to be with the flock. Your flock, your environment, as you begin to practice semen retention, is going to semen retention is going to bring out your inner wolf. It's going to bring out your masculine qualities. And because we live in a world today that doesn't embrace strength and masculinity, that doesn't embrace what it is to be strong, independent, and free, you're going to start to develop qualities that look like a wolf to the sheep around you. And that's why most men never leave the flock, because inherently every human being has one thing that you should know about every human being: self-preservation. You see, when we see somebody shifting and changing around us, it sparks in us. You see, you unconsciously make people do the very thing that they hate to do, which is evaluate themselves and their belief systems and way of life. And people hate to do that because it makes them, it's like putting a mirror up in front of them and they hate what they see. When you begin to take action and live at higher levels of standards and integrity, then the people around you have been living at lower standards and integrity start to fear you. They might antagonize you. They might make fun of you. And if you're not strong enough, you're going to listen to them and you're going to diminish your own standards and integrity to go back to being a sheep. Your growth unconsciously makes those around you fear you because it calls them out in their lack of growth. And because of this, they will question you and they will begin to question themselves. See, the level of opposition you face is directly proportionate to the level of your personal development and growth. It is directly related. The more that you grow, the more opposition that you will face in this world. The more that you see and speak truth, the more that you will see the lies and hear the lies, because you're growing. It is said that a person's maturity is not if they can lie or not. Everybody lies. It's how much truth they can handle and how much truth they can speak. Most people don't want to hear the truth because they're not mature enough for it. They're not strong enough. They would rather live their lie. They would rather tell themselves that they're a good person and my intentions are good. And they would rather justify and they would rather make excuses than face the truth and straighten themselves out. Unfortunately, what they're sacrificing is their joy, their happiness, their prosperity, their gifts, their self-realization, their actualization. See, as you continue to practice semen retention and you develop the lifestyle, this discipline, this focus, this level of integrity, then you're also going to be developing like an electric node. You become like an electric node. You become full of energy, full of life force. And this is going to repel your flock. But the beauty is, and the good news is, you're going to attract a new flock. Those who are operating at a higher standard. Those who are operating at higher levels of integrity. And some of your flock is going to come with you. They're going to be like, wow, that guy's turning himself into a wolf, and a wolf's life is better than our life, so I'm going with him. But many of them are not going to go with you, and that's just the way it is. See, you're going to represent life force itself. You're going to represent someone who's disciplined, focused, growing. You're going to hold a certain amount of energy, which is going to be attractive. And that's going to scare the sheep. But you should stand in a fearless position. You should realize that your number one duty is to grow. It's to become the best version of yourself possible. That is your duty. And that duty is to God and to no one else. God, nature, the universe, whatever you want to call it. You were built to actualize yourself. A seed is built to produce fruit. That is its duty, that is its dharma, or that is its way. You must follow your dharma, your way, your nature, your path. You must actualize your potential for all of the blessings that are meant for you to come into your life. But if you choose to go with the flock, and you choose to watch adult content and do drugs all day long and to smoke and to gossip and to waste your time on entertainment instead of education, then you won't actualize. And there will always be a piece of you that feels unfulfilled. Do you know why we're drawn to babies? Especially older people, they love babies. Look how much people like, I need grandkids, I need this, I love babies, babies, babies. Why? Because babies are renewed energy. They're renewed life force. They're like a new battery born into this world. And that's why there are people with the predatory mindset that love children. Because they're attracted to that innocence, that pure energy. Because that's what a baby is. That's why we're all attracted to a baby. They're so cute. They're so innocent. They're like, ah. They're just a pure life force. And we get attracted to that. When you're practicing semen retention, you are now retaining that life force within you. You are now, in a way, the baby. Jesus said, find the childlike spirit within you. Find the innocence within you. Semen retention brings all that out, and people are then attracted to you. So, as you increase your energy and your vibration and your consciousness expands through the practice of semen retention, be ready for opposition. Be ready for temptation. Be ready for those to make fun of you. Be ready for the flock to attack you. But stand strong in your practice. Stand strong in your discipline. Stand strong in your consciousness and your knowledge. And know that you are doing your duty. And when you do your duty, the health, the wealth, the notoriety, all the things that the flock wants and admires will be yours. And you'll be actualizing your potential. If you are ready to dive deeper into this information and learn how to implement this lifestyle in a practical way, then go take the free S3X transmutation guide. The link is in the description below. And reach out to me, book a call with me. Let's get on a call together. I'll take you through the process that I've used and that I'm now using to teach men all over the world to master their S3X energy and create businesses, health, relationships that are aligned with their values, to disconnect themselves from the matrix thinking, the flock, and to actualize their potential. I'll see you on the next video.